Good morning and welcome. It is 8 o'clock. It is the 22nd day of September 2021. Join us and hop aboard the OGGM Love Train, as apparently I am now being called, as we take a look at what's going on in the tabletop role-playing game world of news, weather, and sports. It's Wednesday, which means it's time to take a look at this week's crowdfunding projects. The following crowdfunding projects are coming to an end this week, so if any of these sound like things you want to support, check them out. You can head on down to your friendly local game store, that's S Games and Anime here in Ventura, and ask them to look into it for you. From Son of Oak Games Studio for the City of Mist role-playing game, we have Queers RPG, Queerz RPG. The most popular pledge for this is $75. Queers is a superhero RPG using the award-winning City of Mist engine to tell stories of Super Sentai, LGBTQT, and allied superheroes fighting against ignorance. This game is all about love, empathy, and superpowers. No. Yeah. From Good Brothers Studio, we have Legends of the Metaverse for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This is a most popular pledge for this is $60. This is the first of two 5e superhero products this week. This one supports the Pedigree comic book artwork as well as a completely revamped 5e system. It's a 350-page rulebook looking at 10 classes and 32 subclasses to take 5e into the world of superhero rogues. There seems to be a lot of 5e superhero role-playing games that are sneaking under the radar lately. I guess maybe there's some interest in bringing supers back, which is great because it's my favorite genre. I don't know if class base works for supers, but maybe done right it would. And from Limitless Adventures, we have 5th Evolution Carbide City number 2. This is a 5e superhero source book for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. The most popular pledge for this is $20. This is the sequel to the 5th Evolution Carbide City project, which expands upon that by providing adventures and more information for this 5e D&D Dungeons & Dragons superhero role-playing game from Limitless Adventures. So that's two, and I know of at least 2 or 3 more D20 superhero role-playing games that are trying to use 5th edition. And let's face it, your typical first-level 5th edition character is kind of a superhero anyway, so I mean, it's sort of inevitable that they would just take that and run with it. I don't know if any of these are any good. I haven't had a chance to see them, but being the big superhero geek that I am, I probably should. From Andrew McNeil Universe, we have Blackbird's RPG. This is a powered by Zweihander RPG. Most popular pledge is $55. This is 688 pages worth of dark and gritty fantasy and cosmic horror that feels perfectly aligned with the powered by the Zweihander brand. So I guess now they're taking the Zweihander role-playing game and using it as a generic engine to create other games. And this is 688 pages. Most popular pledge, $55. That's basically a 700-page book. That's a phone book describing this world that uses the Zweihander system to tell more dark, gothic, cosmic horror-y stuff. From Oddfish Games, we have How to RPG with Your Cat. We talked about this earlier game. This is an original system. The most popular pledge is $30. No, you do not get a cat with them. Instead, it provides a very unique, quirky way to role-play with your cat by using your cat's behavior as ways to manipulate the game and have your cat also be a player character in your D&D world. Your cat acts like the dice. Yeah, it sounds odd. I mean, how many times of us we not wanted to have the cat join the game since it jumps on the table anyways and knocks the dice over. From Shoreless Skies Publishing, we have Heavy Metal Thunder Mouse, Beyond Thunder City. This is for Fate. Most popular pledge is $15. Heavy Metal Thunder Mouse is an award-winning Fate RPG that makes you a mouse in a motorcycle club. Think the mouse and the motorcycle meets the Secret of Nim with Sons of Anarchy. Here we have you playing a mouse who's in a motorcycle game, doing motorcycle gang stuff like robbing cities and protecting nuns and all the other things that a mouse in a motorcycle game might do. This could be awesome, a great idea for a kid's game, or I don't know. I mean, it sounds fun and the art looks interesting. From Midnight Tower, we have for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, Secrets of the Drow Trilogy. The most popular pledge for this is $20. So this is a Drow-based adventure, 160 pages. This is a 3-part trilogy that has now been put back together into a single book. Most popular pledge, $20. I guess these guys still think Drow are evil, so yay, Midnight Tower. From Occupied Hex Game, we have Duster. This is an original system. The most popular pledge is $42. And it puts you on the far side of the nuclear Armageddon in a Wild West with cars. Estimated to be about 200 pages. This game will give you, this core rulebook will give you everything you need to play your characters and fight in the lawless gas punk future. So think Mad Max meets Old West. There's no such word as gas punk, but I guess now there is. Anyways, sounds fun. I love post-apocalypse games. I like post-apocalypse games that are more Mad Maxy than Gamma World. So yeah, that could be cool. From Phil Stone Illustration, we have the complete illustrated book of Abduration. Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition source book. Most popular pledge is $25. So basically, this is a book that illustrates all the magic in the Abduration school. It has 100 pages, and all of it containing Phil's artwork. The Abduration School, the most boring of all the magic schools in D&D. What is your spell? Oh, it's protection from evil. Okay, I'm going to illustrate protection from evil. Yeah, I'm going to draw your character. Okay. And then I'm going to draw some squiggly lines around your character. Okay. And there you go. Oh, what are the squiggly lines? That's the protection from evil spell because it's invisible. As are all the Abduration spells. Look, I'm going to draw a wall of force. There's nothing on the piece of paper. Because it's invisible. Yeah. And that is it for the crowdfunding projects for this week. If any of those sound like something you want to support, head on down to your friendly local game store. That's Cess Games and Anime here in Ventura. And ask them to look into it for you. In other gaming news, there's not much going on. We do have our first look at the Fizbin Treasury, which I'm going to talk about in a separate vlog. Because I kind of went over it yesterday before I went into my deep dive of the review of Witchlight from Polygon. So thank you once again for being part of the tabletop role-playing game Love Train that is the OGGM Adventures. If you appreciate this content, let me know. If you want me to stop referring to myself as the tabletop role-playing game Love Train, let me know. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Help me hit 1,000 subs. Till next time, have a great day. See, I'm trying to be nicer. I'm not saying get off my land anymore. Except for you. Get off my land.